Hello there everyone, welcome back to the channel. Now, a fair warning, if you are having a good day, don't watch the rest of this video. This video is gonna mess you up so bad, you're gonna be miserable for the rest of the day, maybe even for the rest of the week. This is gonna be a terribly depressing video. So basically what we're gonna talk about is this story. Okay, so this story came out on the 31st of October in the Rebel Media. Now, for those of you who don't know, the Rebel Media is a right-leaning media establishment operating in Canada. For those of you living in Canada, you may have heard some not so pleasant things about the Rebel Media, but it is one of the very few conservative voices in Canada. Now, this particular story came out on the 31st of October, which says, I'm quoting, reading this from the Rebel Media, there was a lady by the name of Nikki Hurst, and she was assaulted by 3 apparently Muslim men, and man, she was assaulted terribly. I mean, I'm about to show you guys some images, and look away if you are faint-hearted. These images are not pretty, and it's just incredibly depressing. So here's a few of those images. This is Nikki Hurst. There, that's her after the incident. These are all from Facebook, and yeah, so underneath this video in the description I will leave the link to the original article in the Rebel, and I will leave a video that came out just today in Tommy Robinson's channel interviewing Nikki Hurst about the incident. Now, this is what I want to talk about. First of all, the legitimacy of the incident. I don't know to what extent this incident actually happened. I've been looking online, and the only news media that have published this is the Rebel Media. I have not heard an alternative opinion of someone else. Generally, you know, right-leaning institutes and left-leaning institutes, they both try to sensationalize, and the truth is generally somewhere in the middle. And it appears that the people on the left are completely disregarding this. And I don't know what to believe, because I know that this is happening in the UK, and I know that in the UK they take political correctness really seriously. So there have been some incidents of covering up certain kinds of news by the British media in the past. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, Google Rotherham. It's a terribly tragic thing that happened there, and the media and the police did something that's absolutely terrible. So I don't know if the same sentiments is behind this particular news, but this news, so let me tell you guys what the Rebel Media has said, and then you be the judge as to whether this is true or false or what you should do. So basically, this lady, this is a 32-year-old lady, and she was brutally assaulted by 3 Muslim men. The identity of the people, I personally don't think it's important. They're particular assholes and we should get rid of them. But the reason why I bring about their identity is because generally when the perpetrators of a particular incident is not white, that's when political correctness start messing up people's judgment. We saw this happen in the US a few months ago, where a group of black teenagers kidnapped a disabled white person and then just messed him up so bad, and the media representation of it was just absolutely terrible. People were going like, oh, this isn't a big deal, they were just kids having fun. So I don't know if something similar is happening here, but essentially this lady was assaulted, was beaten up pretty terribly, and she filed a complaint to the police. This is where the original article leaves off. She filed a complaint. This was a long time ago, 31st October. But the time I'm shooting this video, it's 27th November. And based on the recent interview of her, the police did nothing. The police did absolutely nothing. According to Rebel Media, Muhammad Rauf is the police commissioner in charge of this, and it appears that there is a reluctance on his part to investigate this. I don't know to what extent that is true, but that is consistent to track record of the British police in the past. I don't know if that is exactly what's happening here. You guys be the judge, but I just wanted to bring attention to this particular news. And also, this lady, if you read the incident, you can call this a racist attack. Before really like assaulting her and beating her up, they were calling her racial slurs, they were calling her white slag, they were calling her gory slag. If you're unfamiliar with what the word gory means white in Hindi. I'm relatively certain gory also means white in Urdu, but my Urdu proficiency isn't particularly good. For me, it seems to be, I would say this is racially motivated. If some white dudes beat up a black dude calling him the N-word, I would say that's racially motivated, right? So by that same token, it seems to be racially motivated, but the police seems very reluctant to address this as a racially motivated issue. Well, that's another issue, but it seems that the police are reluctant to investigate this case altogether. And this is just insane. And one of the things is the media silence. The media isn't particularly covering this. I don't exactly know why. So I'm gonna reach out to you guys. I will have the link to the news, to both the original news that came out in Rebel Media and an interview conducted by Tommy Robinson of Nikki Hurst. Now, generally, if you guys follow left-leaning media, Tommy Robinson's a Nazi, Rebel Media's a Nazi, everyone's a Nazi. I don't believe that is the case. Does that mean I believe that the Rebel Media is 100% accurate? No. But they're the only media establishment that's covering this story. Maybe they have their own agenda, but the fact is they're the only one covering this story. And this is a story that, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I am not objective here. When I saw the picture of this woman, it just completely broke my heart to a zillion pieces. This is a 32-year-old woman that was just beaten up by 3 dudes. It's just I don't even have the words to describe it. Guys, I'm gonna leave links to the original story. If you guys want to do your own investigation on it, please do. But if you know people in the UK, if you know someone in the UK, reach out to them. Because if you find this to be credible, there is a petition down below. I will attach a video conducted by Tommy Robinson. And that video includes a petition. If you sign that petition, if you're living in the UK, probably you have more weight. If you're signing that petition, then that petition will be taken to the police officer, the aforementioned Muhammad Rauf, for this case to be investigated. And you guys, please do your own due diligence. As I've said, I've lost objectivity on this. A 32-year-old woman being beaten up and busted open that bad, I can't even think objectively about this. But I really wanted you guys to look at this news, and if this turns out to be fake, if you guys do your own due diligence and you have enough evidence to conclude that this news is fake, let me know. I will take this video down. If this news is fake, I will be the happiest guy on earth, because it just completely broke my heart in the morning to see this happen. And if this is fake, that means that this didn't happen. I can go back to having some faith in humanity. But for me, I think this is legit. To what extent this is being sensationalized will be debated. But I think this is a woman that genuinely fell victim to some genuine hatred, and people are not taking this as seriously as they should. And I would like to believe that maybe people are being a little disingenuine in this case because of the ethnicity of the accused attackers. I've seen this happen time and time again in the Western world, and the UK definitely goes overboard with their political correctness. So guys, please check out this news, and please spread the word. And that's it. I'll see you guys next time.